Okay, so I'm just doing the same as before with the other minced dish. I'm just browning the meat. While I'm doing that, I'm just chopping my veg. Once the meat's browned, I'm going to drain the fat and then I'm going to add the veg. Yep. Okay, minced browned, chop the veg, put that into the pan now. So that's probably going to take between sort of 5 to 8 minutes for it to become for all the veg to actually cook in with the meat. What I'm typically looking for with this dish is I really like to cut the courgettes nice and thick, so when you're eating it, it does really feel like you're having a proper meal and you're not dieting. Just you're looking for the courgette to become a little bit soft, so you can see there that it's only just gone in, it's quite firm. They're probably, because of the size of the courgette, going to be the last thing to cook through properly. So that's been cooking for about 5 minutes now. The courgette's started to become a little softer in the middle. Still a couple which probably could do with a little bit longer, but it's going to take at least another sort of 5 to 6 minutes for the fajita mix to mix into the meat and the veg, just to make sure it's got flavour. Turn the heat down a little bit, maybe just put it over onto a little stove. The fajita mix that I'm using is the Discovery fajita mix. You can get it at Tesco's, as you know, that kind of good stuff. I really like using this because there's not very many calories in there. It is quite tasty. What you will find though is some of the meat will go a little bit dry because the cooking time in the fajita mix does actually make it go dry. So I'll add some spinach there, just to get a little bit of moisture. If it's still really dry for you, I suggest you put some tinned tomatoes or maybe use some salsa over the top of it. Salsa's quite good. It's just basically tomatoes and veg, so there's not many calories in there. So I'm going to mix the fajita mix into this now and do a good coating. I've already used half the pack for a previous meal, and then just put half of whatever you've got left in. After you just give it a good mix, make sure you're coating all the veg, all the meat. Really nice smell. I've used a mild one, Discovery fajita mix, because I can't actually find a hot one. So if you're wanting to add a little bit of heat to there, get some Tabasco sauce. Just add a couple of drops at a time because it is quite spicy. I use Tabasco quite a bit, so I do end up pouring a lot in there. Just another sort of side note with this dish, there is a lot of salt in the fajita mix, so if you are cutting weight, 7 days before your weight cut and having to weigh in, I'd avoid this kind of meal just because salt will help you retain water, which then makes it a lot harder to actually cut them final couple of pounds if you're doing a water weight cut. So just stirring that through now. Going to give that, like I say, another sort of 5 to 6 minutes. Keep an eye on the courgette, still don't go too soft. I still want a little bit of a crunch in there. Then I'm going to add some spinach, and then that's it. You'll soon enjoy it in a second. So there you have it. 2 meals. One I'm going to have now, and I'm going to freeze later. You can see I've added a few more spinach leaves into there. Yeah, normally I'd put some jalapenos in there just to give it a bit of a kick, and salsa. Unfortunately I've run out, so I won't be doing that. So, leave some feedback, let us know if you've tried it, if you have any questions, and yeah, send us a picture, let's see how you did. Cheers.